Hello, and welcome to Elevate Your Authority, the art of attracting premium clients. I am your host, Carma Spence. I am an award-winning author, editor, and speaker. I'm also a 2 times best-selling author and contributor to multiple anthologies, some of which became international bestsellers. I am the host of the Author Switch podcast and the creator of the Author Diagnostic System. I'm really excited about the information I've gathered for you tonight. I did a little research because I wanted to make sure that what I had experienced, what I had understood instinctually, and what my business partner has gotten from her experience, I wanted to see if other people were verifying this, and I'm really excited to say that yes, we were right on point. So let's start off. I want to make sure that we're all on the same page when it comes to what authority means and what premium clients are looking for. So first, what is authority? When you elevate your authority, what are you elevating? Well, in this context, authority is the power to influence or command thought, opinion, or behavior. And of course, as business owners, we want to be able to influence or command their thought, as in they think that we will give them what they are looking for. Their opinion, they are the opinion that they want to hire us. And of course, behavior, that they open up their wallets and pay us, right? That's what we're trying to do when we're trying to elevate our authority. We're trying to get to the point where the people who we want to serve, who we feel we're meant to serve, will go, yes, I want to hire that person right there. So that's what authority is. Now, in order to attract premium clients, you need to understand what it is that attracts them. What are high-end, high-quality premium clients looking for? Well, first thing, high-end clients want to feel value and they want to feel importance when they're engaged in business. They're looking for a personal, high-touch, tailored experience. So think about this. Think about the place that tailors clothing. They don't just go to the store and buy a suit off the rack. No, they go in and have it tailored so that it fits their body perfectly. Well, that's what they're looking for in the other things that they buy as well. They're also looking for credibility. They want to know that they can trust you. Trust you to deliver on your promise. Trust you to give them the results that they're seeking. High-end clients also gravitate towards high prices. That doesn't mean they won't buy things that aren't expensive, but they do like to see that you've got high-end offers available. High-end customers associate this high price with high value, so you better deliver on that. And a high rate advertises that your product or service is capable of providing the benefits this client seeks. And that's why premium clients like those high-end offers. And of course, and I hope this goes without saying, but they are seeking quality. Again, with the tailored suit, they're not looking for tailored Target. They're looking for tailored Armani. And they also are attracted to professionals who are bold and fearless when they talk about their brand. People who are not afraid to alienate the wrong clients. That means when you put out your messaging and your offer, you are attracting your ideal clients and you're letting those people who are not a good match that this isn't for them. You're not trying to market to everyone, because when you market to everyone, you market to no one. And yes, it is a cliche, but it is so much the truth. So now that we're on the same page, that authority is the ability and the power to influence and command thought, opinion, and behavior, and we understand that premium clients are looking for high-end experiences that are high value, high quality, with a credible professional. How do you create that? Well, if you've come to one of the other presentations that I've done with my business partner, Danielle Fitzpatrick Clark, then you have probably heard some of what I'm about to share with you before, although I am giving it my own spin. And that is pillars of a successful business. I did some research and I discovered that some of the pillars we talk about, well, they're all important, but some of them are really, really important when it comes to elevating your authority. And I got this information from trusted sources as well. So the first thing that was common among all the sources I looked at, which included entrepreneur.com, was a timeless personal brand. And that's really the first pillar when you're building any business, is to get your personal brand. But when you're thinking premium clients, it's not just any personal brand, it's one that is timeless. So a good example of a timeless brand is Chanel. Chanel has pretty much had the same brand look and feel since it was created decades ago. It is timeless, but it is also high end. You're not going to get Chanel at the Walmart. I don't think. I've never looked, but I don't think so. I wouldn't think to look for Chanel at Walmart. Let me just put it that way. So how do you build a timeless personal brand? One, you need to be authentic. That means your personal brand needs to be in alignment with your values and overlap the values of your ideal target market. And you want to have a clearly defined niche. Now, I was talking about this with someone the other day, and she was saying, well, I'm afraid to really niche down because what if I want to help more people? And what I shared with her, and I actually posted a video about this recently, is that if you think about your target market as an actual target, when I was learning archery in, junior high, one thing is when you aimed at that center circle in the middle of your target, sometimes you got it, sometimes you got one of the outer circles. Well, that's what narrowing in on your niche market does. The ideal client, who is that one in the middle, ideally they're attracted to you. Then there's a circle right outside it, and these are sort of like your ideal client adjacent. They have some of the qualities of your ideal target market, but not all of them, and they're attracted to what you offer as well, and they will buy from you. And then you've got people in the outer circle, and these are people who are interested, they're curious, but they're not quite ideal or ideal adjacent, and they will be attracted to you yet, although they may not buy, they may need more nurturing to sort of move them into that inner circle. So you never lose when you niche down and aim at your ideal target market, because ideal target market adjacent will be attracted too. The people you are meant to serve, whether they are ideal or ideal adjacent, will show up for you. So don't be afraid to get a clearly defined target market. Another quality that makes a timeless personal brand is quality. Again, I hope this goes without saying, you want to offer quality services, quality products, and you want the visuals that go along with your brand to look like quality. And finally, the fourth thing that makes a timeless personal brand is bringing in your uniqueness. This is what I like to call your geek factor. There's something unique about you. You may be doing the same thing as other people in your industry, but you do it your way. You have your unique spin, your unique stories, your unique you-ness. And when you bring that into your personal brand, it makes your brand unique, and it makes it timeless, and it makes it powerful. I know a lot of people, especially if they're newer or they're startups, they are afraid to really be themselves in their brand. And I know that's how I was. Maybe you knew to be yourself right up. I didn't. I had all my websites were like corporate. I was wearing suits I didn't even own, and I was posed, and it was really hard for me to attract my ideal clients. When I started allowing myself to be me in my brand, to kind of show off my geeky science fiction interests, my love of cooking, all those qualities that make me me, even though they're not necessarily related to what I do, it magnetized my brand. And now I get to work with really cool people who I really enjoy spending time with. Imagine that. So again, Timeless personal brand is authentic. It has a clearly defined niche. It's high quality and it's unique. Now, the second pillar that was mentioned by both TechCrunch as the number one pillar to attract premium clients and by Entrepreneur.com as the second pillar to attract premium clients was getting media coverage. And there are two ways that you can get media coverage so that you can put logos on your website or just get in front of ideal clients. And one is to write for respected publications, which is a little bit more challenging, but it can be done, or get featured in respected publications. And if you stay tuned, I'm going to be telling you about something that will help you get that. So media coverage is really important for attracting premium clients because there's something about being featured in something like Entrepreneur.com or Forbes or Fast Company that says, not only do I believe that I offer quality stuff and that I'm an expert at what I do, a respected third party does as well. Now, the third pillar that was actually the first pillar that Entrepreneur.com mentioned is one that's close to my heart, and that is publish your book. Publish your book. And talking to a lot of people, I found that a lot of people think that writing a book is hard, that it takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of effort. And it can. Believe me, it can. My book that won 3 awards took me 8 years to write, although that I wasn't writing the whole time. But it did take 8 years from the time I had the idea to the time it got published because of all sorts of things happening in the between that I don't need to go into here. And then I've also written a book that became a bestseller. I wrote it in a weekend. So books don't have to be hard. They can be easy if you do them strategically. And honestly, in order for a book to elevate your authority, it doesn't have to be a 200 plus page book. It can be a 75 to 100 page book that is showcasing your expertise and solving a very specific problem that your ideal clients want to solve. That's all you really need in order to publish an authority building book, a book that will get you in front of your ideal clients and make a really good first impression, and even sometimes get them to call you without you having to follow up. Now, the fourth pillar that was mentioned in multiple sources is networking with other experts. And what does that mean? That means that you go to industry events, whether they're in person or virtual. Attend virtual events like you are doing right now. Now, here's why attending this virtual event right now, how could that help you? If you're looking at your screen, you will see that there are people listening. You can click on any one of their faces and connect with them. Get to know them. They're seeing you, you're seeing them. This is an opportunity for you to network. Another thing you can do by networking online is you can join online communities. You can join them on LinkedIn, you can join them on Facebook, you can join them on Meetup. There's a lot of opportunities for joining online communities. Danielle has one right now called the Influencer Builder Club. I'm one of the wealth builders inside that club, and I monitor the group that is for people who want to write. And I even host a monthly meeting, which I call the Author Switch Sprint, which gives you networking opportunities and a solid 45 minutes to work on whatever writing project you're working on, while I'm there to answer any questions if you come to a stopping point. Another thing that helps you network with experts and also happens to be a pillar of six-figure and beyond businesses is to host your own podcast. When you're the host of a podcast, how does that help you network with experts? Number one, you get to interview them on your show. And when you're a podcast host, often you'll be invited onto other podcasts. And that's another thing that can really help you is actually being a guest on podcasts. Another thing you can do to network with other experts is to start a YouTube channel where you interview people, you share your expertise. And again, you can use some of those videos to actually be your podcasts. My podcast that I record on Mondays here on LinkedIn with LinkedIn Live, and I record it on video of myself and host it that way. And then finally, the last thing you can do that will help build your personal brand and help you attract premium clients is to have your own website and invest in your online presence. Your online presence, that's your website, your social media, and any place you show up online, needs to be consistent with your timeless personal brand. And you want it to be a quality website. It can't be just ordinary. It has to say, I help premium clients. So there's your 5 things you can do to attract premium clients. That's your timeless personal brand, get media coverage, publish your book, network with other experts, and finally, invest in your online presence. Now, Danielle Fitzpatrick Clark and I are partnering to create this really cool program that we're going to be launching in a couple of weeks that will help you hone that personal brand of yours, publish a book within 3 months, and get you placed on podcasts and in at least 1 or more publications. It's the easy switch for elevating your authority. Thank you so much for popping in and listening. And stay tuned because either I or Danielle and I will be having another event coming up soon. And if you are interested in learning more about the program I hinted at, go to carmaspence.com/waitlist. Get on the wait list, and there are gifts waiting for you on the other side of that link. All right. Thank you so much. Ciao for now.